Hello viewer, or submission reviewer, welcome to a little video, a little sort of exhibition, history lesson about SegaSonic the Hedgehog, a game originally released in 1993 in Japan for arcade systems. So you might be wondering, what, have you got an arcade hidden somewhere in your room? I wish I could say yes, but it being Japan exclusive, the cabinets at the moment are only in Japan, in Joyopolis. I believe there are a few in America somewhere, and one in Germany, which is the closest that I can get to, but as you can tell, I'm not native German and I'm not in Germany. This game, as previously mentioned, was originally in Japan, and it uses a very unique controller sort of combination. So the two inputs that you have are one button and a trackball. For whatever reason, Sega thought, you know what, let's make an isometric platformer that uses a trackball instead of just like standard inputs. So the way that it's emulated onto PC is interesting, and trying to plug in a trackball to try and, well, play it more authentically, I guess, doesn't quite work. So the emulation isn't 100% perfect in the control area, but with music and with graphics and everything, it's emulated perfectly. God bless anybody who managed to get that working. I'm very impressed. But in terms of history for this has picked up a lot of pace in the past 3 months. This game was featured on Sonic and the Shiny Things on the GDQ hotfix. It's managed to find its way into ESA Corona Relief, and recently a race on BSG Online 2, which was between me and S2. So S2 comes into the fray. He was the first person to run this game and sort of take it seriously, and about 2 or 3 months ago I jumped in and thought, you know what, I reckon we can get more on this. So we've sort of been head to head, and originally his time before I got interested in the game was, I think, halfway through 12 minutes. And as it stands, it is now almost under 11 minutes. For a game that is that long, to reduce that amount of time in such a short period of just a couple of months is quite amazing, and it's great to have been a part of. And we have sort of shared our different findings, we've found out different strategies with the bosses, and it's interesting to see how popular it is with marathons and with events, because it's sort of pitched as a unique Sonic experience, which I don't think there's any harm in saying that it is, because the only other isometric games that we've got from them is Sonic 3D Blast, and no offense to Amber Cyprian or Argic who run those games, but it's floaty. And as much as the controls are a little bit janky with this port, it is good fun. So previously mentioned S2, we have been doing races every Wednesday for the past month or so at this point, and we got the opportunity to show it off at BSG Online. I would admit I was second place, but at the moment it's only 2 seconds that separate us two on the leaderboards, and we keep on bringing it down as much as we can, it's great to have that sort of competition, and it would be great to either have this as a solo run in the marathon that I'm submitting this to, or a race, because it's good entertainment. In fact, I believe probably about 4 or 5 of our personal bests were achieved in those races, so it's a great way to find out how the game works, and they're always neck and neck. With the BSG Online 2, I believe there was only probably about 4 or 5 seconds between us in the end, which people really enjoyed. After the GDQ run a couple of months back, there was, we'd say, a spike in activity. We were originally the only 2 runners on the board, and it now stands at about 8, I believe. Just going to have a look at a little check. Okay, no, seven people on the board, which is great, and we've expanded to new categories. We've got an all bonus category, which is less entertaining to watch in a marathon context. I hope that this will be taken into consideration, and in fact, actually, I'll pull up a quote from the godfather of Sonic games, a certain Mr. Yuji Naka, and what he says about the title, because speaking of what he said and Sega's official response to the game, well, I mean, you can't really quite measure success for an arcade game, but he has mentioned previously that he'd like to see this ported. In fact, there was question about it being ported to one of the compilations, but as I've mentioned, the emulation isn't perfect, and I don't think the team were prepared to spend too much time when they could just bring Genesis games over and Master System games. So yes, Yuji Naka has described this game as pretty fun and unique little game, and I think that's a good way of selling it. It's got Ray, Mighty, the lads. It's got good old Sonic, but who cares? Like, Sonic has his time in the limelight. So yeah, me and S2, we opt for those two. No gameplay difference between them, but Sonic can get out of the spotlight for a little bit. So I'm going to show my PB. All of the audio from it is going to be the same audio from that stream. It was during a race with me and S2, and you'll notice the sort of micro adjustments here and there. It's one of those games that there are very few exploits. For an arcade game, you've got to build something solid. You don't want something that somebody can do a level wrap and just go straight to the end. You want people to get their money's worth, and it is, well, in the context of going to an arcade and playing it, it would probably suck up a lot of money, but in terms of this, we can quite easily do 1 credit clears. So yeah, enjoy it, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and hopefully I'll see you maybe on a stream or at a marathon of some sort.
Get somebody from...
Let's just get it underway. I don't have time for this.
Alright, fair enough.
I'll do it. Alrighty.
Alright.
You ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
You know what? I'm going crazy this time. I'm doing a mighty run.
Ooh. I was tempted to go for a Sonic run. I know, it's unreal. There was obviously something possessing me. Because no sane person thinks, oh yeah, I'm going to do a Sonic run today.
I feel like mighty's acceptable for any percent, but you have to run Ray for bonus percent. Like, he's yellow. He's yellow, like rings. Like, you have to run Ray.
S2, mate, I don't discriminate, so you can take that elsewhere, you know. You can take that sort of view on colour elsewhere.
Really hoping nobody has joined your stream at this moment just to hear you.
To hear that out of context, yeah. In fact, actually, that gives me a good time to advertise Big John's. When is it? It's this weekend. Big John's. I think it's called Stop and Cease, and he's put that all together. It's ridiculous how much time he's put into it, and it's pretty much a one-man mission to get it all done, and he's gonna sort of soldier through the whole thing. So if you've got a spare moment this weekend, you should definitely consider watching Big John's Stop and Cease, because there's Sonic 06 on there. Focus Sight's going to be doing that. I think there might be a glitch expedition, which is always good fun. Things you love to see.
Yeah.
And then Calithon are doing their own sort of fundraiser for Black Lives Matters movement, which is not this weekend but the next one, and we might be running in it. We've submitted, but we are yet to find out. We'll find that we probably do get in, but just get really bad hours.
In the middle of the night for both of us.
That would be impressive if it was for both of us.
Yeah.
What?
That'd be like a 1 hour time frame.
Suppose 3 in the morning for me, and what would it be for you? 10. I mean, it wouldn't. I don't know.
That wouldn't be unrealistic. Like, the only thing would be like maybe like 1 in the morning and 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's the only like end where we both kind of like not want it.
Although to be fair, I mean, for you it would be 1, but if it was the other way around, I wouldn't mind going at 1. That's because that's.
I wouldn't mind going at 1 necessarily, but I feel like that's like the worst possible.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, it really can't be bad for both of us.
I think it's so cool that we've managed to get a time for BSG where it's sort of similar to when we... And in fact, ESA was sort of the right time when we usually do things.
No, that was really great. And I'm actually, like, super surprised about ESA as well, just because of how small their Sonic block was, and, like, getting it all. You know.
Yeah, especially with Flying Fox submitting as well.
And I think some other, like, pretty big runners too also submitted. Like, if I remember correctly, maybe Alec47.
Yeah, I think he did. Maybe that's why I didn't reply to my Discord message.
I'm really surprised because it's like, so they usually choose runners based off of like popularity of game and runner, you know.
Yeah.
So like runner with 20 followers playing a game that has 2 runners. Kind of an odd choice, but I'm glad they picked it.
Alex, I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All right, don't worry about it. Do you understand the context of that?
Yeah.
Good.
Like, it's familiar enough to me that my brain clicks it.
Nice, good.
I can't think of the name right now.
I studied this as part of college, and I can't remember the next lyrics for it. What is it? All my friends are turning green. Something. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh, I've got to prep my voice for that proto. Somebody's finally redeemed the this is a certified hood classic.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I've got to drink some water before I do that because my voice is going.
Join in on it. Free. 2 for the price of 1 deal.
Nice.
What? The cycle I've literally never gotten before on Trap Tower.
Ooh, nice. Okay, that was decent. Nothing special. Okay, I've got time to think about it here. You're the magician's assistant in their dream. What sort of lyrics is that? It's rubbish. It is Riptide, but just that lyric that just got mentioned is absolutely ridiculous. All right, okay, I've got to. I don't have any water. I need to drink before I do this. I'll give it a go. What does it say? This is sort of. Okay, I'll get close to the mic. This is a certified hood classic. No, I can't do it. Why have I got that as a reward? Redemption?
This is a certified hood classic.
See, that sounded better.
Gotta give my 2 cents on it, and no.
I have no idea who it could be in my chat who's quoting Riptide. It could be anyone, especially somebody who gave me a Prime sub when I wasn't streaming. It could only be some random person on the internet, not somebody that I know personally. Funch.
College professor who made you study said song.
Imagine. To be fair, actually, I've got a college, like, so we had, like, media teaching assistants, and he's given me a sub.
Well, I just level rap, nice.
Level rap?
And I died.
What do you mean by
double
level rap?
Nice. Go so far off the bottom of the screen you show up on the top.
Oh. Nice. I mean, if it's somebody who is addressing me as Hibby, it's definitely somebody that I know. Nobody on the internet has ever called me Hibby yet, which is a blessing. At some point somebody will. Ben in Sweden probably will.
Now would be a bad time to bring up that it is the easiest way to refer to you in my head.
What, Hib?
Hibby.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. There we go.
There you go.
I've done it now. I've gone and done it.
You've really gone and done it.
Good old Riptide.
Imagine studying a song.
I really can't make out that emote. I have no idea what that emote is.
I had that happen to me the other day. Somebody dropped it. It was even a global emote. That was like the most embarrassing part. It was a global emote. I couldn't figure out what it was.
I've made the mistake of making my chat on my layout just so small, but the thing is, the way that it's incorporated, like I can't afford to make it big, otherwise I can't see people's names.
Yeah.
It can't be like surely you don't have FFC Funch. I don't think it could be an FFC, mate. I'll try and decipher it later on. Okay, good first section.
I am super far behind, dude. Like, I am so far behind. This race is going to you for sure.
Okay, well, I'm ahead of PB pace.
Silly.
Yeah, that was a Rainbow Wild Waterway. I don't know how, because that wasn't perfect. I died right at the end.
I'm 27 seconds behind pace.
Oh wow. Okay, that's not particularly good. I can't afford to take a hit. Ugh, a hit here, though.
I can just sit back and relax, because this race is already decided. You'd have to quite literally hit every single like spike in this level.
How's lockdown? It's alright. I was almost threatened with having to self-isolate for 2 weeks because I met up with people yesterday and I had to give somebody a car lift. A lift. And yeah, I don't know, my sister's a little more vulnerable than the rest of my family, so... Oh my gosh, that second section was godly. This is gonna PB if I don't screw it up. This is gonna PB if I don't screw it up.
It'll be.
Yeah, lockdown's there. Could be worse. I've heard that you've just been stuck at home the whole time. How are you doing so far? In this run, we might PB, which would be nice. I haven't PB'd in so long. But there are still things on this very last section that I could screw up, so let's hope we don't do that. Won't be world record, but it might be a PB. 11:14, let's go. I've been waiting for that for so long. My headphones are about to come out.
11:14?
Yeah.
Do you see it? That's insane.
That's a 6-second time save.
Oh, this is a certified hood classic.
Oh, well, you've got something to verify tonight. Keep you busy. Last round of the day as well, and I said that I PB.
So way to close it out, man.
I
marked my summer best, which I'm happy about. Did not PB, and that is a-okay. You're now 2 seconds behind me, so...
But you know what sucks about this run? 2 rainbows in Wild Waterway and Eggman's Tower.
Nice.
So next time I PV, I'm gonna have to have perfect Eggman's Tower. Honestly, the second section of Eggman's Tower, when you watch it, that was unreal.